Hey everybody, here giving another. Hey, I'm here to check out SML movies, scary stories. So yeah, interested to see where this goes, cause I don't know, scary stories. I'm assuming this is just gonna be like a just random episode full of things they're gonna make up. But yeah, let's see where this.
So guys, what do you want to do
It's all gonna
tonight?
get weird.
No, dude, I'm
Real
bored.
fast.
It's raining outside, Junior. It's pouring, Junior. It's raining cats and dogs, Junior. It's raining.
I haven't
It's
seen
pouring
some
the old man's
hardcore rain in a
snoring,
minute.
Junior. It's a real frog strangler out there, Junior. It's a goose
I love
drowner out
recording
there,
in the
Junior.
rain,
Devil's
actually.
beating his wife out there, Junior. It's a real gully washer outside, Junior.
I understand it's raining, Cody.
Yeah.
All right, so
Just
you guys
using
want to
all
watch a
the things,
scary
isn't it?
movie since it's raining outside?
Heck yeah, dude. We got to.
Yeah, we should watch Terrifier. I heard that's scary.
I've heard that's scary too.
Ooh, we gotta watch it then.
All right, let me turn it on.
I never seen Terrifier.
Oh my God, the power went out! Ah! Ah! Wait, Joseph, look for a flashlight.
Okay, dude.
I remember one time the power went out of my grandparents' house, and like my baby cousins were crying, so I had to be the older cousin and go get them out the room, and and make sure they were all right. Like,
Found one.
dang it.
Oh, there's a light.
Yeah, you're being ridiculous.
Yeah.
So now that the power's out, how are we gonna watch a scary movie?
We can tell scary stories, dude.
Yeah, that
No,
sounds
this
fun.
man's
Yeah,
a
we should
freak.
do that. Okay,
Why did
I
he
want to say
start
the first scary story.
saying stuff
Okay,
like that?
you guys ready to hear the scariest story you've ever heard ever?
Yeah, tell it.
Yeah, get it
Yeah,
talking.
why
dude.
not?
All
We
right,
got nothing else
here's
to do.
the
It's not like we
scariest,
it's
truest
not like we
story
have
ever.
phones that probably
One
have
night I
battery
was
in
in
them.
my room playing toys, and I heard a loud grunting noise coming from outside. I looked out my window, and I saw Chef Pee-Pee dragging this huge trash bag. It seemed like there was a dead body in it. He threw it in the trash can and went
Is this
back
whole episode
inside.
gonna be full of
I went
animations?
downstairs to see what was going on, and when I peeked in the kitchen, I saw Chef Pee-Pee cooking a pot of blood with balls of human meat in it. And he had a bowl of human brains, and he was sucking on them like they were noodles. He then put the brains into the pot of blood and started stirring it with this evil,
This is
twisted
Chef
look on his
Pee-Pee's
face.
a maniac.
Chef Pee-Pee then put some on plates and yelled out for me to come eat dinner. I sat at the dinner table, disgusted and terrified, as he served me a plate of this human meat noodle concoction. He was a sick
What if the whole truth of the story is Chevy just got some spaghetti from the garbage and just made what he did from that?
fuck. He said, "You better eat all of it, or I'm gonna tell your dad." I picked up a fork and slowly took a bite.
hair
I
in it?
started chewing and gagging while Chef Pee-Pee laughed menacingly.
Whoa, dude, that's a scary story.
It sounds like he was just making spaghetti and meatballs, Junior.
No, it was human brains and human meatballs of meat with... Here, do you have a scarier story?
I do, actually.
Wow, I couldn't even keep it
So
together.
the other night, me and Ken were gonna play Naked Twister, and I
Oh,
went to
boy.
unzip my pants, but then the zipper got stuck, and I was freaking
He
out,
really
trying to find a
animated
way to
that.
get the zipper unstuck, and then Ken was laying on the Twister mat all naked, saying, "You better hurry up before the closes for the night." So I get mad, and I grab a pair of
That's a
scissors,
crazy
and I
thing
cut
to
my
say.
pants off. And then...
Give me the flashlight, Cody. I don't want to hear that gay story.
But it's really scary, and it's true. I ran out of lube.
Nobody wants to
But
hear
the
it,
fact
Cody.
that
Yeah, we
you
don't want to hear that gay
cut the
shit. It's
pants
my turn
off
for a
just to
real
get
scary
that-
story.
just
And
let
it
that
was
happen.
actually true.
So around 2 years ago, I had this friend named George, and he liked to climb trees in the woods. One time we climbed this tree, and it was like 15 feet in
just
the
black
air.
kids
And I
do,
didn't know
I
why I
guess.
did it, but I pushed him off. And when he hit the ground,
What?
he broke his legs and was screaming in pain and agony. And that made me happy. Like I got some sense of joy from watching him rile and
And this man Joseph's a sociopath. This man says I kind of liked it. What are you
pain on
talking
the ground.
about?
He said, "Joseph, help me, help me." So I drug
His
him back to my
bones came out
trailer
his
and I
leg.
locked him in a cage. I kept him in the cage for about 3 months and fed him only Teddy Grahams. His legs healed, but in the wrong direction. So when I gave him his 2 minutes of outside time on his leash per week, he could only walk
Joseph's
backwards. Whenever George
terrifying.
did something that I didn't like I wouldn't give him any Teddy Grahams for like a whole day. But when he would cry saying he was hungry
Listen,
and shit,
Joseph's a
that would
terrible
really piss
person.
me off. One day, the cops knocked on my door, right? And came looking for George. And I told him, if you make any noise when I open this door, you're not getting any Teddy Grahams for a week. But when I opened the door, George started screaming, and that made the cop run in my trailer yelling, "What the fuck is
Did he
going
kill
on
the
here?"
cop?
So I grabbed his taser and shot him with it and put him in the cage with George. And I made them fight each other. And the officer easily won because George was so
Dang,
malnourished
this
and weak
officer-
from only having Teddy Grahams for 2 months and having broken legs. I
He
told the officer
spammed
he had
that
to eat
punch
George because
attack.
that's his only source
Dang.
of food. He complained and begged at first, but eventually he did eat George. A month later,
Dang,
the officer
not
begged,
George.
saying, please let
He
me go.
doesn't
I promise I won't tell
deserve this.
anybody about any of this. Yeah, I just want to see my family. But I said, nah, I'm in too deep. So I ended up pouring
I'm in
gasoline
too
all over the
deep.
place
No.
and lighting it on fire. I walked away and the fire department showed up and I told them that I was just trying to make pizza rolls in the oven and forgot that I left the pizza rolls in the oven. Silly me. And I never
Joseph's
got
terrible.
Oh man, that was my story. Talk about good times.
You made that up, right?
Sure, I made it up. Whatever makes you feel better, Cody. I think I'm gonna go home. I needed some good night rest. You guys be safe.
Call the police. Do
We have to call
something.
the cops, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't a made up story. He told the story like he lived it.
Yeah, it was way too
Like,
detailed.
yeah, sorry about that. Had a bit of a problem. Hold on. But yeah, I was about. This man committed. Let's see. This man committed assault, kidnapping, torture. No, 2 charges for kidnapping, torture. I don't even know what it like. Just everything bad in the book. Like, daggone.
He told the story like he lived it.
Yeah, it was way too detailed.
Like I think he did it.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, call him.
Hey there, somebody
Yeah,
call the
please,
cops?
get
Seems like you
this
should have
man
called an
locked
electrician
up.
because your power's out.
So, officer, this is what happened. So, the power's
This
out
black
and it's
car
raining
will not
outside.
work
So,
this
me and my
time.
friends thought it'd be cool to tell scary stories. And our friend named Joseph, he told us this story, and it almost like he admitted it. He admitted to killing this kid and a police officer.
I feel like this is too scary for you to tell me when the lights are off. You should wait till it's daytime and the lights are back on.
No, I'm serious. He said he killed this kid named George and a police officer.
Wait, George? Yeah, I remember a case from a few years ago about a missing kid named George, who was found in an old burned out trailer with a dead police officer. That was actually my partner. He said he burned the trailer down.
He did.
Dang.
No f***ing way. Maybe that's actually who did it. Okay, I'm gonna go arrest your friend. I'll let you kids know if we need you in court.
Hey, you think Joseph did it?
Oh, he did.
This man just gonna be like, I didn't do nothing. It's just the justice system. This is gonna. I swear, this is gonna close
Today
up
we
the
will be
black
hearing
car.
the case
I'm about
of
to be so mad.
Joseph, who is being accused of murdering George Ferguson and Officer John Tompkins by locking them in a cage, making them fight to the death, making Officer Tompkins eat George, Jesus, and then burning the trailer down
For
with
real?
the live officer and corpse of George in it. The f*** is wrong with you? Did you do this, you
Exactly.
sick?
No, I didn't do that, Your Honor. It was a story I made up when we were telling scary stories.
Oh, well, if it's all just a big made-up story for fun, then you're free to go.
Just a second, Your Honor. It wasn't just a made-up story, it was a confession. The deaths of George Ferguson and my old partner, Officer Tompkins, were believed to be a horrific pizza roll accident all these years. But now, looking back at all the DNA and bones left at the scene, there's traces of gasoline and fingerprints of Joseph on a burnt cage, and the burnt bodies were
Look at
also
him trying to
found
shake his
inside a
head.
cage, which we
You're
used to think was
guilty.
because the victims were trying to hide from the fire.
Lock
But now,
this
looking back,
up.
that's just plain silly, because there wasn't even
I don't need to deliberate. Hang that now. I'm sorry. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but now get him. Get him. Get Uncle Ruckus on this man. We need him right now. This man's terrible.
any evidence of pizza rolls in
He
the burnt
fed a
out trailer.
kid telegrams for months and
Joseph.
left him
All
to
of this is
starve
pointing to you
death.
being one sick son of a. What do you have
Yes.
to say?
It was a coincidence that my made-up story just so happened to line up with all the evidence that they found. And duh, they didn't find any
They got
pizza
the
rolls. They burned it
fingerprints.
to ash in the fire.
Your Honor, Joseph lived in the trailer they burned to death in.
So I can have friends over for pizza rolls.
This is all a lot of he said, he said.
Joseph,
We should
it's a
bring in
wrap.
some more he's to
Why
say.
should it really be
Officer
some
Guy,
made-up
bring in
thing
the
where he
witnesses to
didn't do it?
Joseph's story.
Your Honor, the 2 witnesses have asked to remain anonymous, so I put a
What?
trash bag over Joseph's head so he can't see them. And I also advised them to speak in a deeper tone of voice to hide their voices.
Very smart. Witness
should
with
be their
orange hair and a
regular
beard.
voices?
Witness with glasses and a bow tie. Explain what you heard.
Well, Your Honor, we were sitting on the couch and heard the story.
On the couch, you idiot.
I mean,
Yes.
no, I was walking outside and I saw these 3 kids talking on a red couch from the street.
How the f would you see a red couch through a second-story window from outside?
Because maybe I'm really tall, Cody.
What? Don't say my name, Junior. I mean, who's Cody? My name is Bobby.
Bobby, that's the best name you can think of.
Like you could think of a better name. Come on, let me
We
hear
don't
one.
need
My
to
name
think
is
of
Tolly
amazing
McTall Pants
aliases.
McGee.
We don't have time for this.
McGee.
Because I'm really tall, that's how I saw him through the window.
Order! Bobby, Tolly McTallpants McGee, continue your
Tolly
explanation.
McTallpants
Like I was
McGee.
saying, Your Honor, me and Bobby were walking down the street, and we heard the black kid admit to killing the
black
kid named
kid.
George and making the police officer eat George and lock him in a cage and burning the trailer down.
Yeah.
Oh, when I find out who you two are, I'm gonna kill both of you.
I have heard enough. I now have 3 he said against 1 he said. 3 beats 1. Joseph,
Yes.
I find you guilty of double murder and being a sick psychopathic son of a bitch. I sentence
Yes.
you to death by the electric chair. But
Yes.
I will set your bail at $100 in case somebody wants to bail you out to say goodbye.
This man can get bailed out for the price of a Nintendo Switch and a McDonald's meal? Is that what we're doing now? Is this what it takes to get bailed out of prison? You get bailed out for the price of a Nintendo Switch game and some change? This ain't right.
I can take you out for ice cream.
People
He
have
get the
done
bond?
this-
Get out of here,
people have done
Cody.
less
My name's
for
Bobby.
worse.
Bobby, come on.
Okay, the trash bag is coming off.
All right, where are they? Where are those tattletale?
They went that way. Hold on, you can't go anywhere until somebody pays you bail.
Well, can I make a phone call?
Yes, you may. Come on.
To who?
Cody,
Why
what's
do you
wrong?
take
Why,
off his
why do you look like
glasses?
that?
I'm just so scared, Junior. My eyes are popping out of my head. My glasses don't fit anymore.
Well, why are you so scared?
Because what if Joseph makes bail and comes after us?
He's not going to make bail, and why would he come after us? He doesn't know that we're the ones that snitched on him.
But what if we didn't disguise our voices good enough?
We disguised our voices good enough, and plus, he's not going to get out of jail.
I'm back.
And there he is. Jump him. It's 2v1.
Indeed.
How did you make bail?
This man
I
not do
caught
some
up a
Porky
bail
Pig
bondsman
type
and they
stutter.
freed the guys.
Well, what are you going to do now that you're free?
Oh, I'm just gonna find the 2 people that snitched on my and strangle the hell out of them.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Do you guys know who the hell did it?
No. We don't know anyone who did it,
I'm
no.
looking for 2 shaking.
I'm not shaking. Nope, not shaking.
Oh, you sure? You look like you're twerking over there.
No,
Bro,
we're your
you better
best
grab
friends.
a
We would not
knife.
snitch on you.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys are my best friends. Of course you wouldn't snitch on me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know how I get. I'll strangle a bitch if I find out they snitched on me. You know what? I'll throw them in a cage and make them eat each other like I did George and the police officer.
So you're just fully admitting it?
Bro, this
Fucking
man.
right I am.
He really got
I'm
away
a
with all
menace
of
out
it.
in these streets, bitch.
Okay, your time's up. Time to die. Come on.
Aww, I don't wanna die.
Hey, we
I
deserve
really thought he was
it.
going to see that you were being guilty.
You did
Okay,
the
so you're
crime, now
probably
you gotta
wondering
do
why
the
it's around your
time.
neck.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you see, because you did 2 murders, we have to do 2 executions at the same time. So this is going to choke you while you get electrocuted, so it's extra fucked up.
So
Hey.
the black kid.
Well, we didn't really think about that. But look, hey, on the bright side,
It
we
don't
let a friend
matter.
come in to talk to you.
Hey, Joseph.
At this point, no race matters. I don't care if we lynch you. But no, I don't care. You died in the worst way. And don't try and use your card at the last second to, oh, really, you're gonna do. No, I don't care what they do to you. You did that kid the worst.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Now, while you guys talk, I'm just going to go
Deserve
review
this.
the case records to
You're
make sure
such a
there's
sweet,
nothing at the
innocent
last minute that
boy.
might
Who
exonerate.
just wanted
Pretty
to swing
careless
from
of
the
you.
All right,
trees.
so Joseph, I've never been able to talk to someone who's about to die.
Well, you talking to him?
I know, it's really cool. So look, I always want to know if ghosts are real or if heaven or hell's real, so I have a plan.
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna put a leaf on my couch as soon as you die. All right, now as soon as you die, I want you to, if you're a ghost, I want you to blow the leaf on my couch to know if ghosts are real.
So you just want me to stand by your side to blow fucking leaves all day?
Well, no, you can go do ghost shit.
Okay, I want to live my ghost life. Michael Jackson out there.
I don't
I
think he's
know,
going
but before you do
anywhere
any of your
but
ghost stuff,
down,
like,
to be
maybe,
honest
like
with
after
you.
a few hours, just come by my couch and blow the leaf. If you blow the leaf, I know ghosts are real.
Bro, that doesn't sound fun.
I just want to know if ghosts are real. And also, if you
It
go to
don't
heaven,
matter.
ask God to move the leaf. If you go to hell, ask the devil to move the leaf. As long as the leaf moves, I know there's an afterlife somehow.
Sure, heaven or hell or the devil.
Thank you.
Hey, I got some good news for you. You're free to go.
What?
Oh, the leaf!
On what?
Aw, The leaf. I thought we were gonna do the leaf
Fuck
thing.
that leaf. How am I free?
Oh, well, you see, we reviewed the dental records for the bodies we found, and it looks like when Officer Tompkins ate George, George was still alive, judging by the strain marks on the teeth from the flesh, you know, when he was trying not to get eaten. So that means you didn't kill George, Officer Tompkins killed George. And since George was black, that's also a hate crime. So when you burned down the trailer, that was probably just self-defense.
How is that a hate? Hate. Oh my gosh. How is that a hate crime? Bro made the. Yeah, never mind.
But yeah, they were still in cages though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, even though Officer Tompkins was my best friend and my former partner, and he came over for Christmas and gave popsicles to the kids, and he was a pillar of community and a really good guy, and I miss him every day. But I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The important thing is, you're free to go!
Woohoo! Free!
You're still scary as though.
Thank you, Mr. Officer.
Watch him.
Okay, so he did kill him.
Oh, absolutely.
And but y'all still allowed him to get out of there, like, even if you did, like, here's the thing, even if he didn't eat whatever or kill the kid or whatever, he still committed multiple different crimes, so he should at the least still get prison time because he still committed multiple crimes. He should be charged. Like, it's just whatever. I'm over here. I'm done with these guys. But hey, that's it for this one. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, God bless.